BWOne here from BWOne.com, and Verizon is finally getting the iPad. Sort of. Today in a press release, Verizon did announce that they're going to be selling the Wi-Fi version of the iPad, and they're going to be bundling it with the MiFi 2200 device that they have, and they're going to be selling prepaid data packages to go along with it that are going to be teetered. It's going to be pretty interesting here when you hear all the numbers. So let's start off with the cost of each of the iPad versions. So for the 16GB version of the iPad, that's going to run you $629.99. For the 32GB version of the iPad, that's going to run you $729.99. And for the biggest one, which is the 64GB version, that's going to run you at $829.99. So basically that is pretty much the standard cost of an iPad plus the cost of the MiFi device bundled in with it. Now what's interesting here is the teetered data prices for it. So starting off with for $20 you can get 1 GB per month. Pretty, you would think that'd be kind of low, but since this is pretty much just only a data device, and a lot of people probably might not be using it, 1 GB of data might be enough for a lot of people for $20 per month. And if you go over that, it's $20 per gig afterwards. For the 3GB version of the plan, of the prepaid data plan, it's going to run you about $35 per month, and it's $10 per gig over that. And for the 5GB version, we're looking at $50 per month, and that's $10 per gig over that. And for the 10GB data plan, that's $80 per month, and that is $10 per gig over that as well too. Interesting data package pricing there. Some people might not be too happy with the 1 GB. Some people might be happy with it, might do just fine for them. But 1 GB for $20 does seem pretty expensive, considering that you're buying a mobile Wi-Fi hotspot along with it, and it's prepaid. There's no contract. You don't have to sign up for a contract or anything like that to use it. But what's interesting is that I'm surprised they would sell this type of plan when you can pretty much have a phone that can work as a mobile Wi-Fi router too, like the Droid X, that you can just set up to do this type of thing, and then you can connect your Wi-Fi iPad to it anyway. So not quite sure why they would do that, considering that plan only costs about $15 per month anyway. It's built into your current phone plan, and you can add and take that away as you want to, and you can connect up to 5 devices anyway. So that's kind of interesting, and you're going to get more than 5 gig. I think you get about 5 GB with that for $15 per month versus the 1 GB per month you get with here. But I guess considering they're not signing you for a contract, I believe that's sort of where the difference of the deal makes right there. Pretty interesting teetered data plans. This is probably a test of Verizon. The long rumored Verizon iPhone is coming. This might be something that they might do when that phone comes out, or when they switch to LTE for their data solutions. So if this is the way they're going with pricing, that's going to be pretty interesting, and see if a lot of people jump on it. Probably the sweet spot would be the 3 GB for $35 per month. Is probably where a lot of people would hit. I think 1 GB is way too low, and I think 10 GB for $80 is just really expensive. Maybe if you sign a contract, those plans kind of come down. Hopefully we'll see something like that in the future if they're going to be going towards this teetered data plans. But yeah, so you can get yourself a Verizon iPad starting October 28th. Not Verizon iPad, but you can go to Verizon, buy an iPad, get a MiFi router to go along with it, use the data with it as well. But it's still a Wi-Fi only iPad, and you can go grab one right at the store starting October 28th. So this is BWOne here from BWOne.com. I want to know your thoughts and comments on this, so post a comment in this video. Post a video response if you want to as well too. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page here. You follow us on Twitter, and always remember to live your tech world in high definition.